So Brian Pulley is back on for the bottom of the ninth inning. The Nitros trail by a score of 9-7. They need 2 runs to keep this game going. It's going to be Rami Morrell, the shortstop, Kevin Higgins, the second baseman, and Ryan Osborne, the first 3 batters, to bat in this bottom of the ninth inning for the Nitros. Brian Pulley, who pitched the 8th inning, is back out for the bottom of the ninth, and we're ready to go.
The shortstop, number 4, Rami Morrell.
So it's the shortstop, Rami Morrell, to lead things off against Brian Pulley. The Nitros need 2 runs to tie up this ball game. Pulley into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Morrell was swinging first pitch and fouls this one away. Out of play, and Pulley is ahead 0-1. Once again, it's Morrell, Higgins, and Osborne to bat in this bottom of the ninth inning. As time is called at the plate, the home plate umpire taking a look at something on Morrell's hand, and looks like everything is all right as Morrell is going to dig back into the right-handed batter's box. Pulley going from the windup. Here is the 0-1 pitch to Morrell. In there for strike 2. Morrell doesn't like the call, just a little low, right at the knees, if not a hair below, but it's 0-2 to Rami Morrell. And the Nitros really need him aboard to start this bottom of the ninth. Pulley is going to step off the back of the mound and get the sign again from Isaac Porter, the catcher. Both teams have played a very good ball game. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Morrell. It's a fastball that is fouled back off his foot. And Morrell putting up a good fight. Count remains 0-2. So Brian Pulley taking a moment behind the back of the mound. Rami Morrell digging back into the right-handed batter's box as he will try to continue this fight, as the Nitros really need him aboard to lead off this bottom of the ninth inning. Pulley into the windup. Here's the 0-2. It's a curveball fouled off over the dugout, over the Nitros home first base dugout, and we'll do it again at 0-2.
Count stays 0-2.
So Pulley peering in over that glove, staring at his catcher, getting the sign. Pulley has it. Here's the 0-2 again. Morrell fouls it off again. A very good at-bat by Rami Morrell as he stays alive. Count still no balls and 2 strikes to the Nitro shortstop, Rami Morrell. Pulley has his sign, taking an extra moment to get it. Kicks into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Morrell lines one into the right center field gap. It's going over, and the right fielder makes the catch as he drifts into right center field and makes the catch for the first out of the bottom of the ninth inning. Morrell is retired, and that is going to bring up the second baseman, Kevin Higgins.
The second baseman, number 17, Kevin Higgins.
So Kevin Higgins will bat with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth inning, and the Nitros are going to need him to get aboard. They trail by 2 runs. Pulley with the first pitch. Higgins swinging first pitch. It's fouled off just past our broadcast booth up here down the first base line. And Higgins was swinging first pitch. He is behind 0-1. As the Nitros try to get some more runs off Brian Pulley. They scored 1 off of him in the 8th. They'll try to get some here in the 9th as Pulley delivers a fastball that misses low, below the knees. Ball 1, count even at 1 ball and 1 strike to Higgins. Pulley shaking off the catcher, adjusting the ball in his glove. Here's the 1-1. It's a ground ball. It's in fair, right between the pitcher's mound and the plate. The pitcher, Pulley, fields it, throws over to first base, but he is safe as he throws it away. The first baseman, Brett Migliori, and Kevin Higgins collide as the throw pulled Migliori into the running lane. But Higgins is aboard, and the Nitros have a runner on first base with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth inning. That is going to bring up Ryan Osborne as everyone checks to make sure that Higgins and Migliori are okay. Higgins looks like he's fine. He's on the bag. Migliori taking an extra moment to look at his hand, but I believe he's okay as well. Everyone is fine after the slight collision. And Ryan Osborne, who has already batted in a big spot today, had an RBI single, will bat in the bottom of the ninth.
The left fielder, number 7, Ryan Osborne.
So Ryan Osborne will bat with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth, runner on first base, and Brian Pulley will be working from the stretch now. The first pitch from Pulley, Osborne swinging and fouls it back out of play. So Higgins and Osborne both swinging first pitch out of the gate. Morrell was as well, now that I think of it. So they're trying to jump on Pulley if he's going to deliver the first pitch strike. So he's ahead of Osborne 0-1. Pulley with the pitch. It's a curveball that just misses inside. Looked like a pretty good curveball from Pulley that time, but the home plate umpire indicates that it misses inside. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike to the number 8 hitter, Ryan Osborne. Higgins with a very small lead off of first base, not trying to steal. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. The shortstop backhands it, can't make the play, and it gets into left field. That's the shortstop, Mike Magnanti, trying to backhand it. That was a double play ball for sure, but he can't handle it. It skips over his glove on the backhand and gets into left field, and the Nitros have runners on first and second base in the bottom of the ninth inning with just 1 out. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Johnny Sapia.
The first baseman, number 1, Johnny Sapia.
So Johnny Sapia, who also had an RBI single earlier in this ballgame, part of the Nitros' big 5th inning where they brought in 5 runs, will get a chance with runners on first and second base with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th inning. Pulley comes set. Here's the first pitch to Sapia. Sapia's bunting, and he fouls it back. He was squaring to bunt and fouls it back to the backstop. And Pulley is ahead of Sapia 0-1. So Brett Migliori, the first baseman, playing in on the grass. I imagine the third baseman, Jake Mickness, will, as well as the catcher, Isaac Porter, give some defensive signs to the infield. They're playing back up the middle, trying to turn 2 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Nitros still trail by 2 runs. 2 runners aboard. Higgins, the runner on second base. Osborne, the runner on first base. Sapia at the plate. He's not bunting as he takes a big swing and a miss at this next one. A fastball at the letters. No balls and 2 strikes to the first baseman, Johnny Sapia, as Pulley is really throwing some heat from the mound. And he's not too wild. A lot of guys who throw very hard have trouble finding the zone, but Pulley is pretty consistent in hitting his spots. Here is the 0-2 to Sapia, fouled back to the backstop. Good job by Sapia to get a piece of that one as he continues to fight with Brian Pulley. Pulley is well ahead of Sapia, 0-2. But Sapia digging back into the right-handed batter's box, ready to try to keep this going for the Nitros. Here's the 0-2 from Pulley. In there for strike 3 as he watches one go by at the knees. A fastball that catches the black, and Sapia goes down looking. That's going to bring up the top of the order, number 13, Darian Williams. A great chance for Williams at the plate, and someone that the Nitros definitely want in this situation.
The center fielder, number 13, Darian Williams.
He has had a great game today. Darian Williams has had a fantastic defensive day in center field and a good number of hits coming at the plate. He bats with runners on first and second. Here's the first pitch from Pulley. He's swinging first pitch. A big swing and a miss.
He's trying to lose it. Yeah, he is.
No balls and 1 strike.
He's trying to lose it.
As Pulley comes set, runners on first and second. Here's the 0-1 from Pulley. Another big swing and a miss from Williams. He is down 0-2. 2 outs. Runners on first and second base. As the Nitros still trail by 2 runs in this bottom of the 9th inning. Pulley has the pitch he wants. He comes set. Here's the 0-2 to Williams. It's a ground ball down the third base line. Mikness has it, tags the third base bag, and that is the ball game. So the Nitros trail. The Nitros strand runners on first and second base in the bottom of the ninth. The final score from Wellsville, the Olean Oilers with 9, the Wellsville Nitros with 7. A very good fight by both teams today, with the Oilers coming out on top. Once again, the Olean Oilers with a score of 9, the Nitros with a score of 7, as they fall by 2 runs to this Oilers team. Well, I thank you very much for tuning in to this Wellsville Nitros baseball broadcast here on the NYCBL radio network. The Nitros will be home again tomorrow, game time at 5 o'clock. This is Garrett Gagnon, and I thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your night, folks.